Hey guys, Kelly Wagner, publisher, Edge Magazine, co-host The Being Curious Show. Okay, so first off, this is going to be a fun one. I am here at Fresh Skin Tattoo in St. Cloud, and I'm here with Shawn, the owner. Hey Shawn.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
We've been talking for a little bit.
We've been talking for a little bit. It's fun. So I'm at a show, and I bump into Jamie. I'm gonna do a little call out to Jamie. Oh my gosh, Awaken Your Soul, Jamie. And she had this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tattoo. And she's like, oh my God, you've got to meet Shawn. 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 And I'm like, okay. And I've been thinking about a tattoo for a long time, and it's never been right. It's never been aligned. And I'm really about the energy exchange, and I'm really about serendipity and beautiful things and the beautiful people around us. And when Jamie basically attacked me in the goodness of your goodness, and she was such an ambassador for you, I called Shawn up, and we had a beautiful conversation, and we booked this appointment a couple months ago. So we're here in St. Cloud on a Monday. I'm in the process of getting numbed up for my first tattoo. And I'm saying first, it might be my only, I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. And in the last edition of Edge Magazine, the theme was Ho'oponopono. And Ho'oponopono is a sacred Hawaiian mantra, and it's, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. And I decided to have that permanently on my body because it saved my life. And we were talking before about the beautiful things that happen and the crazy ass things that happen in your world, and that is sacred to me. And Shawn is willing to permanently put Ho'oponopono not only on my body, but Steve jumped in as well. So we're about to go through this today. So that's a little bit why we're here and why we're talking. So thank you for letting us be here. Thank you for being an ambassador. He has the Edge at his beautiful, beautiful shop. And tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get here?
Sure. Okay, so we were talking a long time about a little bit about my past. I'll try to summarize it a little bit, but in a short sense, I've been an artist my entire life. I was just telling Steve I grew up with insomnia, I have insomnia, and I would just draw until I got tired at night, and as my drawings got better and better, I started to kind of get a desire to have a career in art, and then long history of bad choices and bad circumstances. I landed in the Marine Corps, which saved my life. And then while in the Marine Corps, I started drawing again and doing portraits of pets and family members and stuff for people. And as my drawings got better and better, then I decided, or actually one of my buddies was like, you should try tattooing. So I was like, sure, why not? So I ordered a kit on Amazon, just the cheapest thing you could do, and started practicing on fake skin and myself. And eventually, a couple years later, got an apprenticeship somewhere, and yeah, I didn't look back. I was tattooing nights for a couple years while I was still in the Marine Corps, and then as soon as I got out, I took the leap of faith and did it full time and opened my shop about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, and I haven't looked back since. It's been a wild ride and an absolute amazing journey. So, and I'm excited to share this experience with you and your first tattoo, and she's nervous, but there's nothing to be nervous about.
I'm really nervous.
Nothing to be nervous about. As soon as like I told you before, as soon as I poke you with the first needle, you're like, oh, that's it, and you're gonna want more. That's how it goes.
That's what I've been told. So you guys, this is a really sacred space, and you also have three apprentices right now.
2 apprentices and then 1 other licensed artist. Yes.
Okay, that's good. And let's do a call out for them. So
who
are they?
Tom is a young kid who's just getting started as well, and doing awesome work, starting out small. Emily, same thing, young, just graduated high school, but she's a rock star. Possibilities are endless for her. And then James is actually my nephew, and he's been tattooing me ever since I opened up. So he's kind of been my right-hand man. He manages the shop for me as well. They all do awesome work, and I'm so proud of them. And they've all come a long ways too from where they began. So it's been fun to see them grow, and then as I challenge them and and continue to push them. They keep going further. So yeah, they're really good and really good people too.
Awesome. So I know you're really busy, so that's definitely, if someone wants to come in, let's do a little promo. So how do they find you?
You know what? Social media is the number one. You know, Facebook, Instagram. I got my website. If anybody's interested in booking a tattoo, you just visit my website. There's a consult form. You fill that out. It comes to us, and then we can push the consult form to whichever artist does that style of tattoo. So. And
then what's your website?
It's freshskintattoos.com.
I mean, does it get any simpler
right?
than that? Right.
Fresh Skin Tattoos on Instagram, Fresh Skin Tattoos on Facebook. Yeah, just Fresh Skin Tattoos, you'll find me.
Awesome. Okay, so what advice would you give someone that is curious about tattoo?
Do some research, honestly.
Tell us a little bit about like the good and the bad. I mean, because like every industry, right?
Absolutely.
There is authentic, and there is the goodness, and then there's some ships across the ocean.
Absolutely, and I just recommend everybody to do research. So look up what type of tattoo you want, and find a shop that has an artist that does a tattoo like that style, right? Make sure they've done that before, and then just visit with them. And if you catch, I'm an energy person too, and if you have good energy and you connect with somebody, you're gonna feel comfortable going to them for that tattoo, right? So if you walk in somewhere and you just don't feel a good positive vibe from that artist, that's okay. Just find a different artist that you connect with, and that's willing to work with what you want. Sometimes people are saying a little, and I'm not dogging any other artists, but they might be specific on what they like to do. And if they're not willing to budge, but you want something outside that box, just talk to other artists, get quotes and things like that, until you have that right feeling.
That's why we're here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, you guys, more to come. We're going to be having some fun with this video, so I just wanted to do a little bit of this before we jump in. As you can tell, I'm never nervous. I'm completely nervous because I know we're approaching it. And thank you for going on this journey with us. Any words of advice before we pause the camera for now?
Oh man, you're just relax. I got you. I'm gonna take care of you.
Okay. Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay, we'll be back. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. And as Steve said it. Sorry, my brain's I called my guides in and I was like, if anyone wants to have a fucking amazing human experience.
I'm sorry for what I had to do with the situation. Thank you for the learning.
Yeah.
So it's really just a neutralizing thing because there's too much going on in our lives for us to carry old baggage. So you don't have to
it's actually really powerful for you.
Forgive a person but for something that might have happened, but it's acknowledging it can't be changed. It was part of our karmic need on this planet, potentially, some of the bad things that happened to us.
I don't, it's crazy how things just align, because that hits home for me in so many ways. It's almost like, that's wild. That's wild.
Relationships, mistakes, successes, it's, living in gratitude, like Kelly was saying before.
I'm getting this tattoo with you guys today.
I'm super excited. Well, and it starts with us. So you're saying I love you to yourself and your little boys. And it's a beautiful reminder, kind of like the one from your daughter or your wife.
Yep.
Your beautiful one that your wife did. This will be a daily reminder for you to just look at it and ho'oponopono.
And letting go of
letting go
of my past is one thing that I always struggle with.
Come on.
But so this would be like a perfect little reminder.
A beautiful reminder.
Yeah, it's a mantra. No matter where you are in your journey,
it goes with you, right?
Yeah, like there's stuff I'm just starting to deal with where I'm not ready to say I forgive. But it's a process, and you work towards that. you work towards that.
I remember
forgiveness.
everything about today is 3, and then all of a sudden Sean's like, I'm gonna do it. So then we're gonna seal
Sean,
this. We're gonna seal this with the 3.
Get out.
That is fucking awesome.
What?
We're gonna seal it with the 3.
Yeah, just so that the viewers know that the tattoo is 3.33 inches wide. We're bringing in some sacred numbers into this mantra.
Yeah. So there'll be 3 people in the world that have this
Yeah,
tattoo, and
3
only
with
3
3,
people
3,
will have
3.
this tattoo.
Well, that's what's happening
Yeah.
right now. That's what happens when you hang out with Kelly. Stuff happens.
Wow. Yeah, even from like the opening thing or when I first met you, the first thing you told me, I was like, what? What?
Yeah. Okay, I have to say, I couldn't do a full sleeve. Like,
Well, let me ask you this though, how is it, like, compared to what you envisioned?
it hurts more than I thought it would.
Really?
Yeah,
You're one of the only ones I've ever heard say that.
yeah.
You might not be sensitive to that gel too. It's possible.
Yeah, and that it's rare, but that does happen. I have clients where that stuff doesn't even phase them one bit, and then I got other clients where like, not even kidding, they couldn't feel me.
I'm so glad you said that though, because then I was just like, oh fuck. I mean, I got this. No, but yeah,
She's been
it
at
hurts
the
more than I
dentist
thought it would.
and she's like, whatever you're doing, it's not working.
Yes.
When they would
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It takes me like 4 times to get numbed up.
Yeah. Well, so I have, I do have prescription stuff that I also could use, but it's like I never need it, so I never even thought to
Oh
bring
my
it
god,
up.
it's all good. I'm not worried about it.
I know when Paul
And I
got
know you're
his,
doing a beautiful job too.
Oh yeah, this
I
is.
just feel it. I just feel this is so awesome. I mean, this
Hey,
is
what
so
a-
cool.
What a cool design too, by the way.
when our buddy Paul went in, he got a full back colored Buddha. I think he went in like 6, 8 times
Yep.
to finish it.
It does not, I got 3 sessions on my back piece that I showed you guys, and that's,
21 hours. That's
Holy
not something somebody can just sit
Yeah.
and do all day, you know,
No.
once. It takes a lot of sessions.
Shout out to Pablo if you're watching.
Yeah.
It turned out really cool.
That's it.
Sun rays, like golden sun rays behind the Buddha.
yeah, color too, that's no joke.
Yeah, bright golden yellow.
How many hours did he have on it, did he say?
I don't know. I know he went back several times to
Yeah.
keep filling it. I assume he'd go as long as he could and then he'd tap out.
Yep, probably. And the back is a very painful area just because there's no breaks.
Like you're on the rib cage, or you're on the spine, or you're on your shoulder blade. Everywhere hurts. There's like no break. Where some areas like your arm, you get a lot of breaks where you don't hardly feel it in some spots. And
You're doing great. Keep breathing.
Oh, you're doing awesome, Kelly.
He's almost done.
You'll sail through this. This will be nothing for you.
Well, I don't want to talk big.
You did so good, Kelly. You did so good. You were nervous,
I
but
was
you
nervous.
did awesome.
How many times did I pee? 6?
Well, how much did you actually pee though, or did you just go to the
Yeah,
bathroom 6
that was-
times?
No, I actually like, yeah. I can't say there was a massive amount coming out, but
You go ahead and check that out.
you're already done.
Done.
Rock on!
Yeah. Look at that. Even though it did hurt, look how good you did.
That's fucking awesome! Nice job!
Oh, I told you I could
Look at it.
sleep now.
Woo! That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yep, that's what we call a banger, baby. Let's go.
Thank you.
Oh, you did so good. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
here
not
we
gonna
go.
wrap that right now. Just don't touch it with anything.
I won't touch
We'll do
it.
a picture afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
where I'm gonna put mine though.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
I know. I cannot believe the whole threes thing.
It is. All it's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I mean, and but See, but isn't it cool? It's like, it totally, no matter what angle,
Yeah.
it's ups. I mean, then no one. I mean, we know it's Ho'oponopono, but like,
Oh yeah.
no one will ever.
It's almost like an ambergram.
Woohoo!
I gotta figure out what I'll put mine now.
Oh my gosh.
I'll throw it on one of my legs.
Steve, you're next. You're way tougher than
She's a
your
tough
acting,
chick.
man.
We got there
That's
too late.
no joke.
We got there too late. They're like, we can't give her anything now.
Oh, wow.
We're in the saddle.
I witnessed my wife going through labor for the first, this last year or whatever, and I got a newfound respect for women.
Oh yeah.
Birth sucks.
I don't think the guys have an equivalent to that.
Nothing.
Maybe like a gallstone or something.
Oh, I have heard that's pretty bad.
That's probably the best.
Passing a stone, yeah, I've heard that's pretty
Best
bad.
comparison. Something going through a hole that's way too small.
Well, and those women that have, good.
Yeah, my wife tried to do it all natural, man. We were dancing and hugging and doing everything we could to distract her.
Oh god, yeah.
And she eventually, right, is the last check with you one more time before it's too late.
Yeah, they're
okay,
like,
this is the
windows-
last opportunity. Yep.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, let's do it.
No, epidural is amazing.
Oh,
I had it with my
yeah.
son, and you're like, oh, I think I'm having a contraction now. That's
Right,
awesome.
yeah.
That's nice.
She's like, okay, you're ready to push. And my wife's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You just immediately go straight to this, like, oh, okay, I can do this. It doesn't hurt at all, does it?
No, I mean it's not pleasant,
Okay.
but
Okay, good.
it feels like you're scraping like a sharp pencil or a steak knife or something.
Okay.
But
I always tell people it's like a cat scratches your arm when you have a sunburn.
That's kind of how it feels like to me.
I'm sure when you're thickening lines or starting to do shading and stuff, that's when
Yep.
the people start jumping around.
Yep. It's everyone's got a certain threshold. It's usually between 2 and 4 hours where it starts to really set in. Because what happens is once we start tattooing this spot, your body will start pushing endorphins.
I was gonna say the adrenaline starts wearing
Yeah.
off at some point.
Yep. And then it sort of naturally numbs you up a little bit for a while, and then everybody sort of wears off at some point, and it's usually about between 2 and 4 hours. Oh, the music stopped on us. Oh, I bet I had a phone call. Another nice thing is these machines are so much quieter than they used to be.
Oh, I bet.
It's kind of you hear that buzz, and that's like instantly gets people nervous. Oh, I bet when I turn the time lapse on and shut the music off.
I'm trying to hold extra still when I feel them pulling on mine.
Oh yeah, and you know what, man? It's your body twitches and reacts a little bit, even if as I'm tattooing, it's just a natural thing. I'm so used to that, it doesn't even affect me. I've had people jump, and I'm like I said, I'm just used to reading people's skin and stuff, so I know when to pull the needle out before you do that.
Before they buck around.
Yeah, yeah. Because like some areas, like the calf or the foot, not the foot, but or by the foot, you get really twitchy.
Yeah, I would think top of the foot would be really brutal.
Yep, top of the foot and the kneecap are the two most painful spots. Ribs and stomach are right there
Oh, I've
too.
heard about the ribs and stomach.
Yep, ribs are in stomach, but
In all honesty, that's why I showed you my kneecap. That was way, way worse.
That is like the worst by far too.
It's just the skin, no fat there.
Nothing there, and it just feels like you're taking a knife and cutting your knee open.
So keep doing it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. Well, I had to do it because I do a lot of, I'll tattoo clients' knees all the time, and they tell me it hurts really bad and stuff. So I had to
Experience.
I want to relate to people, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to see if now I can tell people exactly how it feels because I know from experience.
Or plan on it taking longer than your other tattoos.
Or that, yeah,
Plan
exactly.
on more breaks.
Or more sessions, or yeah, exactly, yep.
Sure. Yeah, I see some where I'm just like, wow, I don't like armpits or some of those. I'm like, that just seems.
You know what, Kelly? I think, is there a dot here by one of these? I missed the dot on yours if there is.
Oh, there is an apostrophe.
There is an apostrophe.
Yep,
Small.
okay, we gotta add yours then.
Okay.
It is really small with this typeface that we found.
I just didn't, it must have been wiped off, or the stencil must not have showed it on yours or something. I just noticed on his, and I was like, oh wait, I didn't do a dot on yours. No big deal.
I can handle the dot.
You're right?
I can handle the dot.
Hang in there, we're almost done. No, we're not,
No,
no, Shoot!
I'm out. Yeah, it's an apostrophe, but in this font, the little tail on it's tiny.
Yep, I see that now.
I love that you decided last night.
But that's what's so funny is that's not me to do that.
I know.
And you know what's crazy is I just decided right now now we got 3. I just think that's insane. I never even would have thought of that until you brought it up, and I'm like, dude, that is blowing my freaking mind right now.
It's super cool.
3.33 inches.
Yeah.
3 people are getting this tattoo.
Yeah.
And it's obviously impactful in all of our lives too. It means something to us, right? So.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're gonna just by repeating Ho'oponopono, you'll feel things lifting.
I'm excited.
And then you can send it to people too. So if you're ever like in a disagreement with someone, or you're having a struggle with someone, or you and your wife are fighting, or something, that you could just look down to Ho'oponopono, and it's that
Keeps you grounded, right?
keeps you grounded,
That's
keeps
my
you
thing.
breathing, letting. I know.
Yeah, I feel my arm trembling a little bit. I don't know if it's just
Because
because
you're a pussy.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to.
No, yeah, please don't talk to the artist.
Oh, that's funny.
He does have a needle putting permanent ink in your body right now.
Oh, that's too funny.
Go back to the bathroom.
Because you're a pussy. He hasn't flinched or anything. Oh, that's awesome.
You're done.
Actually, I didn't have any ink in the needle. I was just practicing.
Have you ever
that was
done that
good
for
start.
someone just to kind of say?
Just a mess with them?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do it.
Well, do you mean more like someone says, I don't know if I can handle it? Would you just prick
Oh.
me with a
Oh
clean
yeah, have you
needle?
ever
Is
done that? Oh
is
no,
what you
I
mean?
wasn't going there, but
You
yeah.
mean more messing with his good friends or something?
No, honestly, I just never have a reaction that's usually it's like, oh, that's it, I got it, I can do this. You know, you're the only one that's ever been the worst person. But you did it anyway, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, we're done with yours.
Awesome.
Let's add the dot to yours that I missed.
It looks so fucking cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, it really is, man. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm excited to join this, too. This is cool.
Did you have to take an anatomy class?
For this?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to take any classes.
Not like like learning all the inside, but just how the human body.
No, honestly, I wish there was more education in this industry. I really do. The little bit of education that they force us to have is really meaningful. They make us do a class every year on bloodborne pathogens and on disease transmission and aftercare for tattoos and stuff, which all of that's really good info. There's just not a lot of science behind this because it's always been like a rebellious, taboo type of thing, you know?
Sure.
So there's never really been a lot of smart industry or smart creative people, like big business wise, to give us more information. It's always just been trial and error. So everything we kind of know is what we're taught by our mentor or what we learn.
It's like tribal knowledge.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Oh, it's so cool. You are going to do that curriculum, by the way.
I am.
And I think reaching out to the prisons is also going to be that's going to be a healing thing for you, since you did have some friends that shit kind of happened.
Yep.
That kind of.
So getting those people skills to come out and just not go back into old bad habits, so huge.
Yeah, I had.
Supporting the rehab, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Is huge.
I had somebody come in and ask for an apprenticeship that just got out of prison, and that's why I thought about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have space for him or anything, but
We can use some real ink, real tools, just like real.
and real education behind it too, and not just figuring it out in prison. That's it, guys. Woo! How quick that was.
You're just magical.
That's cool. How cool. I love it.
Oh yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, I love it. How do you pronounce this again?
Ho'oponopono.
Ho'oponopono.
So go ho, and then the dot. Opono.
Okay, got it. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I see it now.
So those are the O's, right?
Yep. So P-O-N-O.
Uh-huh.
Ho'opono. Yep, I'll never forget now. Oops.
Bam!
Oh, that's funny. I love it. Good job, guys. That was cool. What a cool day.
That is super cool.
Now we gotta get a picture together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
I don't know. You know what? Maybe I don't need to necessarily show my tattoo in the picture, but.
No, I think we should. I wonder how we can get all three.
Right,
Maybe,
that's what I was just thinking about.
Maybe you stand.
How about you lay down?
Oh, there you go.
And we'll just do that.
Yeah, that works.
That's right. I got my right and your left, and this might be about easier with a cell phone.
Oh yeah, don't try to do it with that.
You think selfie?
Have you ever done this before?
What?
That somebody came in with a tattoo and
Nope.
then you I was about to say, I was.
Nope. Nope.
That's super cool.
This hit home for me.